What's up, fellas?
Hey man, how's it
How you
going?
doing?
How are you?
One
Good.
thing, I enjoyed the hell out of it. That's first.
Thank you,
Thank you.
man.
Second thing, and I'm gonna say this respectfully because I feel like we friends. Fuck summer camp. I don't even want to go. I don't even want to go to summer camp. I don't want to go to Pennyway. Matter of fact, I don't even like Woods no more. Because clearly, this experience, what I did not expect, I expected the funny. I even expected the thrill of it. But the funny caught me so off guard, man. I swear I was laughing like every scene. How is it being directed by these guys on screen?
I mean, every day was a delight. It's funny you say that thing about summer camp because like all of us kind of had a romantic idea of summer camp, but none of us actually really had great experiences going to summer camp. So this movie felt like it was creating that experience by filming there. And so I felt so comfortable and at home with these guys when we met, it felt like we had met many years before. We shared all these inspirations and we just love making movies in a very connected way. So, I mean, every day was a treat, and they're just truly gifted directors.
Yeah, they definitely are. And to be honest, I thought it was you too. I thought it was you too for a good little minute. I thought it
Okay,
was you.
that's all right. I mean,
Uh,
you know what? There was a moment there where a lot of people were suspicious, so it's fine. It's fine.
Billy Finn for you, playing both sides, being able to picture in your head what you wanted to see, put it in motion, and then jump in front of the camera and become the motion. Like, how was that process for you guys? Was it challenging or just was it a natural flow?
It was challenging at times. There were definitely challenges. The good thing was we were so close to the material. We had been writing it for so long. We knew the script inside and out as filmmakers, as writers, and then as actors. So ultimately it took a lot of the pressure off from an acting standpoint, at least where it's like whatever scene we were shooting that day, it didn't matter. We knew the script so well. So there wasn't that process of like discovering like one, there was no learning the lines process, and two, there was no like having to do this really deep dive into the characters or anything like that. And then at times there was challenges of, you're acting in a scene and then you have to jump out and focus on directing. And when you're acting, you don't necessarily want to be focusing on the world around you. The kind of last thing I want to be thinking about as an actor is where the camera is. I want to be focused on the scene. And then as a director, you have to be aware of everything. So like there was a little bit of that adjustment period of being like, okay, cool, I have to now be doing both things and going back and forth a little bit. But we knew from the beginning we wanted to direct it. We've known for such a long time that we wanted to make films. So, we figured it out, but there certainly was like a little at times we'd be like, oh man, that felt really good as an actor. Did that now feel good to me as a director?
You
That question.
you work in radio, right, Romeo?
Yeah.
So it's like if you were to like be doing an interview and then like you ran into the engineering room and you're like trying to engineer it at the same time. Like at its worst, that's what it feels like, but at its best, it's like the workflow is amazing and everyone's firing on all cylinders. So it's a challenge, but also it's great at the same time. A big part of the movie is like these group dynamics and how crazy they are. And so when we
Yeah.
were filming those scenes and they're in it with us, it felt really natural and it felt special to do it that way.
So here's the crazy part because I love you guys' work. I'm see if Finn can answer this. This feels like because you're in the moment, it's hard to tell. But for me, it feels like it's going to be a cult classic. Experience wise, what does it feel like to you? I got this 2080s vibe.
I think like, and thanks for saying that. Yeah, I mean, I'd hope that the people respond to the movie and it's something that they look back on and quote and stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, the movie was sort of made with that in mind, with that vibe in mind, where it's like we're trying to make it contemporary for our generation, but also we wanted it to feel kind of timeless and like any age group can watch it. And so it was a movie that I think we wanted to feel like there was a feeling sort of nostalgia for these like teen comedies and movies from like the early 2000s and then also slashers from the 80s, but then we also wanted to make it feel contemporary. So it was, yeah, the balance of that was something that we were really focused on trying to, yeah, we really honed in on and we were trying to sort of create a perfect balance between the two.
I'll say this before I get out of here. And this was just a personal reflection. And maybe I'm selfish, but your character, Billy, Bobby, when you and Fred was in the room alone and you was like, so you just gonna kill all the handsome and pretty people first and you didn't think about me? That's how I felt, man. I was like, I'm pretty as I'm handsome as hell. I actually broke out laughing so hard. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty. Why don't you just kill me first? I felt that scene, just so you know.
I'm so appreciative of that, man. I'm glad that that you felt seen there.
Yeah.
People like that, they're out there. There's bits of me in that character too, if you can believe it. So man, that's really funny.
Sitting up here like, yeah, man, in this world, because I'm handsome, I should be killed first. But no, man, awesome job. Hell of a summer. I honestly, truly liked it. Like I liked it so much. I literally sat in the room, turned off all the lights, turned off the phone, told people don't bother me, and I also indulged in it. And I love the surprise factor in every scene. So great job, fellas. Really.
Thank you, man. Thank you so
you so
much.
much.
I'm glad that you liked it.